Hello, stamping friends. Okay, let me try to minimize this. And okay, well, I'm Terry Hartley at Rustic Barn Cards. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. And welcome. And this is not my usual time to come live, but hi, Vay. Good to see you. It's not my usual time, but I thought I would just jump on and do a little walkthrough with the January to June mini catalog, because in just a couple of days, you can order from the last chance or the retiring items. And I think it's helpful sometimes to actually go through each page. What is retiring? What is a discount, or is there a discount? What is carrying over? So that's kind of what we're going to do today. So we're not going to do any stamping, but go ahead and grab your January to June catalog. And then if you have any questions as we go through, just leave those in the chat and I'll try to answer those for you. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we'll get started. And I have mine marked. So hopefully we can go ahead and get started. Now, if you do not have the last chance items, this list right here, you can find that over on my webpage, which is rusticbarncards.com. And you can go ahead and if you place an order, go ahead and use that host code, but that's over there on Rustic Barn Cards. But if you go over to rusticbarncards.com, you'll see last chance. Just click on that image and you will be able to print this out so you can have a copy. And if you're like me, you almost need a magnifying glass, but I tried to get the copy a little bit larger, so I hope that when you print it out, you will be able to see it okay. And as we go through, I'm going to show you a few samples, but not a lot. So we're going to start out on page 8. So the Sweet Talk suite is going to be retired. Now some of the items, so the suite's going to be retired. There's a couple items in the suite that's going to carry over. So on page 9, we have the bundle is going to be retired, and the stamp set and dies. The gingham embossing folder is going to carry over, and the little boxes are 50% off. So instead of $10 for 10 boxes, they're now $5. And then the Real Red linen ribbon is 30% off, so that's $5.25. And the Designer Series paper, and if you don't know, Designer Series paper always retires. It never carries over. So that's one thing to know about, is that the Designer Series paper never carries over. It's 50% off, so it's $5.75. So we turn to page 10. This is the stamp set and dies that belong to this suite. And the dies are on sale, 50% off for $9. Sweet Conversations. So the stamp set is on sale. Sweet Conversations, 50% off, $9. But the dies are also 50% off, so they're $14.50. So you could still order as a bundle, but you'd be paying $42.25. But starting June 1st, the stamp set and the dies with the 50% off, if you buy both of those, the stamp set and dies, you're paying $23.50. So that's a great deal. And you don't often see stamp sets on sale on the retiree. And let's see, I guess I just had one card on this suite that I was going to show you. This was a little fold that I did, if I can get the card back together for you. So this was a card using kind of a Z fold, using the Designer Series paper that is in this suite of Sweet Talk. Over on page 11, the stamp set, Love and Happiness. I need to read my own writing. Let me look and see. Love it. That's why I have this. I think I'm all ready. Love and Happiness bundle is going to be retiring. So the Love and Happiness bundle is retiring, but you can purchase the embossing folder 50% off, which is $14.50. And this was the hybrid embossing folder. So it has, this is your embossing folder. You also have a heart, which I couldn't find really quickly before I came on. But some cards that I made with this embossing folder is right here. And so you can cut out the heart, and then you can also just cut the heart out by itself and add it to a card. So it is a really fun little embossing folder. And the embossing folder, the Bouquet of Love, is 50% off, $14.50. On page 12, the Gumball Greetings is retiring. The Gumball machine dies are 50% off, $14. And then the Frosted Bees assortment, they're 30% off, $5.25. And then the shaker domes, the little shaker domes here, are 30% off. They're $4.90. On page 13, Nuts and Bolts is retiring. It is not discounted, but it is retiring. That stamp set. On page 14, the Flowering Fields Sweets is retiring, that collection. But the Flowering Tulips bundle, it is in the annual catalog. So the Flowering Tulips bundle is carried over, but not as a bundle. So in the mini catalog, it is a bundle where you can purchase the dies and the stamp sets together and save 10%. You can still buy both of these in the annual catalog. They're just not set up as a bundle. And the Designer Series paper is 30% off, $8.05. And over on page 16, again, that same Flowering Tulips, it's carrying over, just not as a bundle. On page 17, the Tulip Fields bundle is retiring. They have the dies on sale, 50% off for $16.50. On page 18, the Rainbow of Happiness bundle is retiring, and they have the Brilliant Rainbow dies on sale, 50% off, $15.50. So really a lot of 50% off items, which is awesome. Friends of the Forest on page 19 is retiring. This is really a cute stamp set. So if you don't have that, you might want to add that to your collection. On page 20, Hello Ladybug and the Ladybug Builder Punch is carrying over. It just, you would not be able to purchase it as a bundle, but you can purchase it separately. So that is carrying over. And on page 21, the Wildflower Path, this stamp set is carrying over also. And then on page 22, Symbols of Fortune, this suite is retiring. So we have these beautiful polished dots. They're 30% off, $5.25. They are beautiful. And the Mother of Pearl, which is a specialty paper, 12 by 12, it is also 30% off. And I'm going to check that because I have $5.25 here and I have $4.20 here. Okay, so that's page 23. And it is $4.20 for that beautiful specialty paper. And then the designer series paper is 50% off, so $7.50 for the Symbols of Fortune 12 by 12 paper. Then on page 24, we have the Crane of Fortune, and it is retiring. The Good Fortune dies are 50% off, $14.50. And then on page 25, Paradise Palms and the dies have carried over. It's just you'll need to purchase them separately, because after the mini catalog has retired, they will not be offered as a bundle. So if you wanted this set, you could save 10% and purchase the bundle before the end of June, because the last chance begins June 1st through the 30th. But as we all know, items go quickly. So if there's anything that you want, you'll want to order it as quickly as you can before the item sells out, because it will not be replaced. On page 26, we have the stamp set is retiring, but the punch is carrying over. So we will still have the punch, but not the stamp set. On page 27, this is one of my favorites in the mini catalog, Easter Friends. It is retiring, and I just had to grab a couple of cards because I sending warm and happy wishes this spring. So, and here's the same card, just a little bit with different colors. And I just think this is such a cute little stamp set. Not because you have my friend, sending warm and happy wishes this spring. May your days blossom with joy and happiness. So it could be a friend card. It could be for a baby shower card. It can be for an Easter card. So lots of different, you can get lots of uses out of this Easter Friends, and it is retiring. On to page 28, the Garden Greenhouse Bundle stamp set and dies are retiring. So this is not going to be, this is, they're all retiring. Although you can purchase the dies 50% off for $17. This is one of those, I don't know if you ever do that or not, but this is one of those bundles that I bought, and I couldn't wait to use it. And I think I've only used it once. So, and we're going to turn to page 30. Page 30, this was, I think, a really popular stamp set, but it is retiring. Flowering Rain Boots Bundle. And the stamp set and the dies both will be retiring. And the dies are not on sale for that stamp set. On page 31, Kite Delight, this stamp set is on sale, 30% discount, so $12.60. And on page 32, Artfully Composed is retiring. That suite is retiring. And the designer series paper is save 10%, $10.35. And I'm going to check my list here and see. Okay, so it looks like some of the other things are retiring, but they are not on, they're not discounted. Although I'm going to check on that ribbon real quick, because I think that white ribbon might still be here. Let me check, double check. No, it's not. So all of the rest of the suite is retiring. The only thing on sale is the designer series paper for Artfully Composed. Just want to make sure I gave you the correct information. And the Artfully Composed, the dies are 50% off. So the stamp set's retiring as well as the dies, but you can save on the dies, $17.50. On page 35, Dahlia Days stamp set and dies are retiring, and you can save 30% on the dies. And that makes it $27.30. I love dahlias. That was my dad's favorite flower. So I always think of him. And then on page 36, we have flowing flowers on page 36. And that is retiring. And then on page 37, the Daffodil Daydream and dies are carrying over, but they're not as a bundle. So you can buy them separately. And then on page 38, Seize the Day is retiring. The stamp set's retiring, as well as the dies. On page 39, Oceanfront is carrying over. That's a distinctive stamp set. On page 40, Amazing Silhouettes and Dies, they are carrying over. There just won't be, you cannot purchase them as a bundle, but you'll still be able to. So again, if this is something that you want, you might want to save 10% and order it as a bundle before the end of June, so you can save that 10% because it has carried over. On page 41, Eden's Garden and Dies has carried over, but not as a bundle. And then on page 42, we have the New Horizons suite. I saw a lot of beautiful cards with this suite. And the Designer Series paper, let me see if that's on sale. I didn't have that marked, but I know most of the, and it's not, the New Horizons Designer Series paper is retiring, but it's the regular price, $11.50. So it is not discounted. But we do have this ribbon up here, the cotton ribbon combo pack. You get one each of 2 colors, Misty Moonlight and Petal Pink. 30% discount, $6.30. And then these pebbles enamel shapes, discounted at 30%, which makes it $5.25. And on page 44, this stamp set is carrying over. On page 45, we have 2 background stamps. The Timeless Tiles is carrying over, but the Gentle Waves is retiring. On page 46, Soaring Swallows. The dies and the stamp set both are retiring, but you can save discounted. The dies are discounted at 30%, $23.80. And then the stamp set is retiring, it's $22. And then on page 47, Grassy Grove, which is another one of my favorite stamp sets from this mini catalog, it is carrying over. So the dies and the stamp set has carried over. The Abstract Beauty, the suite, is retiring. And we have up here, we have these adhesive back hexagons and 30% discount, $5.25. And then right here, you have the beauty cards and envelopes, and they are 50% off, so $5, and you receive 10 card bases and envelopes, one of each of 10 designs. And the folded card size is 4 by 6. And then you have the Epiphany, however you say that, pack, and it's 30% discounted at $4.55. And the Designer Series paper, the Abstract Beauty, and this is 4 by 6 Designer Series paper, and it is 50% discounted at $7.50. And on page 50, Hello Beautiful bundle is carrying over, but just not as a bundle. And on page 51, Happy and Heartfelt, which is a stamp set that I think is a one that you might want to add to your collection because it has a lot of different sentiments. It's all sentiments, but you know, celebrate, lucky me, thank you, congratulations, happy dad day, happy mom day. So Mother's Day, Father's Day, you know, thank you cards, hello baby. And it is retiring though. On page 52, the Slim Sayings is retiring, and the stamp set's retiring as well as the dies. The dies you can save 50%, and that's $29.50. And then on page 53, we have Best Delivery, and this stamp set is also retiring. Page 54, this is carrying over, but not as a bundle. Ranculus Romance, I'm not sure if I'm saying that first word correctly or not, but it is carrying over, just not as a bundle, which means you can still purchase the dies and the stamp set. You just need to purchase them separately. So again, if this is on your list, you might want to purchase it in June because you will receive a 10% discount on that bundle. On page 55, Bragworthy stamp set is retiring. And on page 56, Sentimental Swirls. And you see that I don't have anything written on that, right? Okay, so we'll go to look at our list. I'm glad I grabbed our list. And it is retiring. It's just, there's no, I guess I do have an R down here. So I did have it marked. I just, so many swirls, I couldn't see the R, I guess. So it is retiring. In the moment, stamp set is carrying over. Now the Heart and Home suite is retiring, but some of the items in the suite are still being carried over. So let's just kind of go through this. So the Blessings of Home stamp set and dies have carried over. The Honeybee and Honeybee stamp set and dies have carried over. The Hive embossing folder has carried over, but the denim ribbon is going to retire. And then the Classic Matte Dots, that is carrying over. The number 6, the Heart and Home Doilies are retiring, 10% discount, $4.50. The Heart and Home Memories and More card pack is retiring, 30% discount, $7. And then the number 8, the Heart and Home Memories and More cards and envelopes is retiring, 10% discount, $9. And then the 12 by 12 Heart and Home Designer Series paper, 10% discount, $10.35. So again, some of these are retiring and some have carried over. Hi, Connie, good to see you. We're doing a little walkthrough. On page 60 again, as I just mentioned, the Blessings of Home is carried over from that suite, as well as the Honeybee Home Bundle is carrying over. So we turn to page 62. The Every Chapter stamps, the one cling stamp, and it is retiring. The More Love one cling stamp is also retiring, but it is 50% discount, so $9. And then on page 63, the Catch You Later, and this is such a cute stamp set. It is retiring. I love hanging around with you. You're perfect. Better together. Hey there. Happy birthday. So this is really cute. Page 64. On page 64 is the Happy Hedgehogs, and it is carrying over, and so is the Hedgehog Builder Punch. It just will not be sold as a bundle. So you'll still be able to purchase the stamp set and the Builder Punch, but you have to purchase them separately. So again, if this is something on your wish list, you might want to order it before the end of June, so you can save that 10% on the bundle. On page 65 is Celebrating You, and this is carrying over. And then we have these up here in the upper right-hand corner, these butterflies and flowering layering decorative mask. They are retiring, 30% discount, $7. Turn to page 66. On 66, we have the Cactus Cuties and the Cactus Builder Punch, both retiring. The punch is 10% discount, $16.20. On page 67, Lucky You stamp set is retiring. And then on page 68, the Hey Sports Fan Suite is retiring, and we'll look at each of those items. So the stamp set is retiring, as well as the dies, but the dies is, you can receive a 50% discount, which makes them $13.50 for the dies. And then the Fan Baker's Twine, it's retiring, 30% discount, $5.25. And then the Resin Stars embellishments, they're retiring, 30% discount, $5.60. And then we have the Designer Series paper, 12 by 12, and it's retiring, 50% discount, $5.75. On page 70, Let's Set Sail is carrying over. And on page 71, Wildlife Wonder is also, the stamp set is also carrying over. On page 72, Home and Garden stamp set is retiring, as well as the dies. The dies are discounted 50%, so you can pick up the dies for $14. This is a great masculine stamp set, although I know there's also women that do a lot of work with tools too, so it could be either one. On page 73, Brave Vikings stamp set is retiring. On page 74, For the Record stamp set is retiring. We're almost to the end. And then the Encore on page 75, all of these stamp sets are carrying over. The Nuts About Squirrels and stamp set, Nuts About Squirrels stamp set is carrying over. The Brush Metallic Adhesive Back Dots, the Timber 3D embossing folder, the Peaceful Deer stamp set is carrying over, the Deer Builder Punch, Nature's Harvest stamp set, and the Harvest dies. So those are all carrying over. And then you just go to the bundles and things, but I'm not going to go through that, but I have clear back on page 90, and I have myself a little note so I can make sure that I say this correctly, because there's two Host stamp sets on page 90. And they can only be purchased using Stampin' Rewards from a qualifying order, which means if you place a $150 order, then you have $15 for Stampin' Rewards, and you can choose one of these. So the mischievous mice is $12.50 using your Stampin' Rewards, and the expressions of friendship is $13.50. So if you put in you have over here your party sales. So if you put in $150 order, you could choose for your Stampin' Rewards one of these two host sets if you wanted to. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So what do you think? Lots of discounts in this mini January and June catalog. And I hope that you enjoyed the walkthrough. Again, June 1st, you can order from this mini catalog as far as being able to order and receive the discounts. So that's just in a couple of days. And yes, I agree, Connie, some great bargains in here. Lots of bargains. So if there's anything that's been on your wish list that's in the mini catalog, then I would again place your order as soon as you can. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to earn your business, and you can, and in the description you'll find more information about that. Yes, Faye, it's very exciting, and yes, it's not good on the credit card. I agree, that is so true. But thank you for watching, and I hope that this has helped you during the walkthrough, so you kind of see what is retiring, what's carrying over, what is discounted. And again, you can go to my website at rusticbarncards.com, and you can also print off the last chance list. And again, thank you for watching. I'm Terry Hartley at Rustic Barn Cards, and I will talk to you later. Take care. Happy stamping.